Yes, students. Now we will get into the journal entry and ledger posting. So I will discuss the journal entries one by one, and we will also post it to the ledger accounts. So where is ledger accounts? You are supposed to do it in the notebooks. You are supposed to do it in the notebook. So open your notebook, give the heading. Whenever you start with a new chapter, follow the procedure. Give the chapter name, heading. That and all I need not tell you. And when you are writing the solution for any question, give reference to question number, page number and all in the question bank. Yeah. So what are we seeing now is, guys? Listen first. Journal entries under non-integrated accounting system in which books? Cost records. Clear, sir. What about financial books? Is it a part of our costing paper? No. Whatever you guys would have already learned in your account, that holds here also. Clear. So what is covered for you here is only in cost books under non-integrated. How do we pass the journal entry? How do we prepare the ledger accounts, guys? Both are important. See, we will learn both in one shot only. Clear, first journal entry, then ledger posting. No, not required. Because if you know journal entry, then sir, ledger is already done, sir. You need to just post it to the respective account on the respective side. Stay. Clear. So we learn both together. We will learn both together. So how do we do it is, guys, I want you to prepare the ledger accounts for each account first. Okay, and leave necessary space. Leave necessary space. I will show you approximately how much space you require. And it also depends on your handwriting and all, how small or how big you write and the so on for each account, leave necessary space. As and when we encounter one journal entry here, we'll keep on posting. We'll keep on posting. Yes. It's not like we will see all the journal entry, then we start posting. No, that is not the right way. We should pass journal, we should post it. Pass journal, post it. Okay, actually in real life, we will not post it and automatically it will get posted. You know, you are aware, there are softwares for it, for maintaining accounts and all. The time I pass journal entry, debit to credit to ledger posting, trial balance, everything will automatically be taken care. Sir, but for academic purpose, we will do it now, sir. Yes, for academic purpose, you will do it, you will learn. Okay, how do we prepare ledger account? How do we post it? How do we balance it? And how do we take the balance to the trial balance? There, how will we show? Debit balance, what will we show? Credit balance, what will we show? And how do we tally it? That and all you would have practiced. Yeah, chalo, we'll get into. So I just want you guys to prepare the ledger accounts for all this one by one. First, you prepare general ledger. First account is general ledger. Leave more space for this. You can see approximately how much I have left. Again, it depends on your handwriting and all, guys, how big or small you write. It's good to leave more only, better. It's good to leave more space itself so that even if extra is there, that's okay. You can always mention DR, CR for all the account, which is common. Then, yeah, that opening balance and all we will take care later. But just write the account name, format, and leave the space. Store ledger. This is the second account first. Opening balance and all, I will make you to write. Don't worry. First, write the format. Name, account name, format. Aste sir. So second is source ledger. Third is wages control account. I come from the beginning, guys. First one, general ledger adjustment account. You use the same name what I have used, or else you will get confused. Stores ledger control account. Second one. Third one is wages control account. Then factory or production overhead control account. You can use any one name. Use any one name. I have used both. You can use any one. Better use everyone factory. So that when we are passing journal entry also there will be uniformity. Use factory. Use factory and just scratching production. Huh. Next is WIP control account. WIP control account is the fifth account for us. Next is administrative overhead control, finished goods control. Yeah. Next, we'll move to selling and distribution, cost of sales, selling and distribution, cost of sales. Next is sales. I forgot. Selling and distribution, cost of sales. 11th account, costing P&L. Costing P&L. Chalo. Done, huh? We'll now start posting. We'll now start posting. Guys, as and when we see journal entry, we'll keep on posting. Please follow along with me. Don't supersede me also. Okay, don't override me because you start with confusion. Because even one aspect, if you miss later, it will start confusing for you. Okay, so as and when we see journal entry, we keep posting one by one. One by one. Oh, don't be slow also. Try to match me. First, for materials purchase, whether it is direct material or indirect material, only one entry. What is it? Stores ledger control account. Debit what comes in? Two, general ledger adjustment. Guys, simple. If it is cash purchase, we will credit cash or bank. Yes, sir. Whatever is credit purchase, credit us. Instead of all this, what should you use? General ledger adjustment account. Because sometimes they will confuse you by telling credit purchases, so cash purchases on that. Under non-integrated doesn't matter. What is the entry? Stores ledger 2. general ledger. Let us post it. Let us post it, guys. Sure. First, general ledger will come. So we will do the posting. By, please write full form, stores ledger, control account. By stores ledger, control account. You guys write full. By stores ledger, control account. By stores ledger, control account in general ledger. Now go to stores ledger. Record it on what side? Opposite side, debit side, because we are purchasing. We will get it. Guys, one second. Sorry, we didn't pass opening balances, right? Your part. But I told I will mention. But listen. Sorry. Before this, opening balances should come for the respective accounts. First, write it for general ledger on the credit side. If already written, good. If not, please write it first. By balance brought down, which is nothing but opening stock of raw material, WAP, and finished goods. Guys. Raw material, WAP, and finished goods. Okay. Come to stores ledger. There you write two balance brought down. Opening balance, it is an asset, so it will have debit balance. To balance brought down, opening stock of raw material in stores ledger. Before we start passing journal entry, first we will pass the opening entries. Opening balances normally will be given in the question itself. It will be given in the question. You need to just post it on the respective side. Okay, sir. Closing balance at the end we will do. WAP control account. Write it on the debit side. To balance brought down. Even this is an asset, it will have debit balance. Even this is an asset, it will have debit balance. WAP control account. Please see the respective names and pass it. This just bringing the opening balances. That's all. To balance brought down. Opening stock of WAP. Next, come to finished goods control account. Seventh account. To balance brought down. To balance brought down. Opening stock of finished goods. All the three accounts are an asset class. So it will start with opening balance on the debit side. On the debit side. Guys, all these three put together, whatever balance we have, we will show it on what side? Credit side of which account? General ledger adjustment account. So we have posted all the opening balances, sir. Yes. Along with this, if by chance if they have given any overhead opening balances, then you will post that also. First, we will post all the opening balances and then start posting the journal entries, guys. Clear? Yes. Here I am not writing any opening balances for overheads, so we are just doing it. We just pass the journal entries. That's all. Oh. First entry was for purchase of raw material. Stores ledger to general ledger adjustment account. So we have posted it in general ledger adjustment account. Now come and post it in stores ledger. What is the entry here? To general ledger adjustment account. Raw material purchased. If you want in bracket, you can mention raw material purchased. Both direct as well as indirect, both will be recorded here. Now, once I have purchased, my balance has increased. Yes. What do I do with it? Keep it with me only? No. Issue it. If it is a direct material issued to production, where do you send it? WAP control. If it is indirect material, where do you send it? Respective overhead. Guys, there is no name called respective overhead. Here, I am just using the name respective overhead because you should know where to transfer. As there are three overheads. Clear? If question is silent, where do you transfer it to? Factory overhead control account. Good. Sure. Come to the journal entries back. First entry we have posted. Second entry for material issued or transferred. One and the same guys. Sir, is it going out or coming in? Going out. So creditor, debitor, store ledger. Credit. Credit what goes out. So we are giving credit to store ledger. Debit to whom? Debit the receiver. Who is the giver? Store ledger. We have credited. See, you follow real account or personal account. It will remain same only. Debit to creditor. Clear? Very simple. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Whom are we issuing to? Obviously, they are receiving. Yes. If it is a direct material, WAP control. If it is indirect material, respective overheads. Respective overhead, guys. Okay, guys, here, while posting, I will not use the word respective, I will use the word fact. Let us assume it to be fact. Let us assume it to be factory. Okay, because see, even in journal entry, I use the name called respective, but you should not use it. You should use the name of the respective account. Clear? As there are three, I thought, okay, let me use respective one. Clear? Yes. Sure. Come, come to the posting. Let us do it. Okay, sir. We are transferring from source ledger, so that means the balance is coming down. So I will show it on the credit side. Whom am I sending it to? If it is a direct material, WAP control account. In bracket, if you want, you can mention direct material. Then if it is an indirect material, it can be transferred to any of the three, but here I am naming it as factory, guys. Factory overhead control account. Factory overhead control account. This is for indirect material. This is for direct material. This is for indirect material, guys. Okay. Now we have given, so we have credited to this account. Whoever is receiving, for them debit it. Debit the receiver, guys. Okay. Go to the respective account. Hope you have posted both. Please do along with me, because if you miss any one thing also later you will get confused. Okay, so I repeat, here instead of respective we have used factory, guys. Assuming indirect material completely is transferred to factory. Okay, go to factory, receive it. 2. For any overhead account, I have not taken the opening balances. If it is there, what to do? We will see it in the questions. Okay, when we go to solve the questions, we will see it there. Don't worry. 2. Which account? Stores ledger control account. Stores ledger, we transferred it now. There we will receive it, guys. So, 2. Stores ledger control account. Direct material. Sorry, indirect material. Indirect material. Okay, sir. Even WAP you receive. 2. Stores ledger control account. This is direct material. Direct material. So we have posted in all the accounts, all the necessary accounts. In factory overhead control account, 2 stores ledger control account. Please use full forms, guys. Okay, I am repeating again and again the names. You should not get confused. Then coming to WAP control accounts, 2 stores ledger control account. In bracket you can mention direct material received. Direct material received. There it was issued, here it is received. This guys are receiving. Oh, done. Next. Done with this. For materials purchased for a specific job. Sometimes this happens. Sir, I have purchased it directly for a particular job. Then record straight away in WAP control. The record directly in WAP control. What is the normal procedure? Sir, we purchase, receive it in the stores, and then send it to WAP. Yes, straight away purchase and receive it in WAP. Clear? Or net entry. It is like a net entry we pass. What is the interest? WAP to stores. Who has purchased straight away? Production department. It's like that. Straight away, maybe production department only has received it. Clear? And as this is a special entry, normally these are not coming in the question. I am not posting it. Clear? And guys, for the entries which we are not posting, you can also just mark it in different color, so that you know that we have not posted it. Because when you are studying tomorrow together, now you should not feel like, oh, we have missed this. Yeah, few entries we will not post it. Okay, which are irregular entry. Which are irregular entry. Once in a while it may come. Yeah, but we are discussing it, but we are not posting it. Okay, let me use green color for it. Looking like green? Yes. Green only, na? Or else let me change the shade of. Ah. Okay, la? Ah. Chalo. Ask my any doubt? Ah. Next one. For materials returned to vendor. For material returned to vendor. Guys, not this material, not this one. Whatever I have purchased here na above, I am giving it back. I am giving it back. Sir, why, sir? Any reason? Maybe any reason, I am returning it back. Clear? Guys, when I purchase, what was the entry? Source ledger to general ledger, I am giving it back. Reverse the entry. Reverse the entry. It is going back again. Going out. What is the entry? General ledger to source ledger. Is it clear, sir? Are we posting it? Beda. Return, so don't want. So mark it. Guys, mark it because tomorrow when you are studying it will confuse you. Please mark it. Whichever I am highlighting in green color, that means we are not posting it to the ledger. Because when I post too many things there, it will confuse you. Yeah, whatever is regular entries, we will post it. Irregular, we will leave it. Returns can be there, but not always. But not always. Okay, sir. Material returned to store. Material returned to store. Who is returning to whom? Production to store. Guys, this was purchase returns I am mentioning the bracket. Whereas now whatever we are discussing is, sir, return from production to store. Guys, when I issued to production, where it has gone? Direct material to WP, indirect to factory. Here we have passed on entry now. Now you have to reverse. Now we have to reverse it. Step. Now you have to reverse it. If direct material is given back, credit it. If indirect material is given, then credit it. The respective overhead or factory overhead. Then, sir, we are receiving it back. So debit what comes in, we are getting it back. Na? So store stage. Store ledger. Just the reverse of the just the reverse of the above. Sir, are we posting it? Beda. We are not doing it. We are not doing it. Clear? Yes. Returns we are not posting. Then for materials transferred from one job to another job, do we pass any entry? No, sir. They will record it, but we will not pass it. For academic purpose or exam purpose, we will not post it. No entry is passed in the control account. But in WAP, they can pass it themselves. We will not post it, they will do it. What account, sir? Transfer it to transfer. Receiver to giver. Stay. Receiver to giver. Transferring means who? Receiver. Transferor means who? Giver. Sir, are we posting this, sir? No, we are actually not passing this entry at all. Only in WAP they will pass it. For academic purpose, if anything like this is there, you don't pass any entry. Yeah, job to job transfer. Okay, sir. That means this also no entry. Okay. So that means we are not posting anything? No. Now comes clear because all the returns and all we are considered as not regular entries, so we are not posted as. In the exam, if it comes, you pass journal entry and post it too. Clear, sir, in the class, you recall. Sir didn't pass green color. Let me search for green color pen, mark it. No. And don't carry your sketch pens and all in exam. Okay, in class mark marker sketch pens and don't carry those things in exam. Only black point. Or pencil. That's all. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ class ಅಲ್ಲಿ you can use anything, but not in exam hall. American, you know that? Wages and salary income entries. Wages control is an expenses, guys. Any expenses should be debited. Wages control to general ledger adjustment account. Are we posting it? Yes. Come to the accounts. Wages control account. Wages control account. Two. General ledger adjustment account. General ledger adjustment account. General ledger adjustment account. Now come to general ledger adjustment account. By wages control account. Wages control account. By wages control account. This is incurred. Once we have incurred, what should we do? Transfer it to the respective job. If it is direct material, it will go to where? WAP control. If it is indirect, it will go to where? Factory overhead. Respective overhead, but I am considering it as factory here. For wages transferred, guys. WAP control account for direct wages. Respective overhead for indirect wages to wages control account. Let us record it. By WAP control account. Also by factory overhead control account. You can also mention this is for direct wages, this is for indirect wages. Direct, indirect. Direct wages, indirect wages. Direct wages, indirect wages. Go to the respective accounts and receive it. Factory. 2. Wages control account. Indirect wages. Also post it to WIP control account. Wages control account. Indirect wages. Good, good. You guys are alert. I was just checking. Direct wages. Rohit ಅದೇ ಬರ್ದಿತ್ತಾನೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತು ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಡನ್ನ next for wages for abnormal added time again a special entry if at all if it is there what is the entry sir costing profit and loss account to wages control account I am not posting it. I am not posting it. That is why I have asked you, wait for me, don't supersede me, don't override me, and go and post it already. Yeah, all these are special entries, so I'm just marking it here. Okay, so next, production overhead incurred or factory overhead incurred. We are using the name factory, so let us also go with that. Factory overhead control to general ledger. Even this is an expense of tax. Any expenses has to be debited to general ledger. To general ledger. Okay, sir. Let us post it. To general ledger. Let me post it here as we are already here. To general ledger adjustment account. For factory already incurred. General ledger adjustment account. For factory already incurred. Now come to general ledger adjustment account. By factory overhead control account. Factory overhead control accounts. Factory overhead control account. This is for factory overhead incurred. Okay. Fine, sir. We have posted this. Next, once we have incurred, we have to observe or recover it. Yes, observe, recovery, or charge. Everything is one and the same. Sir, whatever factory overhead we have incurred, we will observe it through which account? WAP control account. Entry, please. WAP control receiver. 2. Who is the giver? Factory overhead control account. Okay, so. So let me transfer it here. By WIP control account. WIP control account. WIP control account. Factory overhead absorbed. In bracket you can write absorbed. Factory overhead absorbed. Next, go and receive it here. WIP control. 2. Factory overhead control account. Factory overhead control account. Here don't use the word received or transferred anta. Better use the word absorbed. For overheads always use the word absorbed. If it is material wages and all, we can use the word issuer or transferred. But here don't use the word transferred. Use the word absorbed. We already learned this concept and all in overhead chapter. Okay, so next we'll proceed further. Finished goods transferred. Now product is ready, so yes, we are transferring from where to where? Where to where? WAP control to finished goods control account. What is the name of that amount called? Cost of production. We are transferring to finished goods control account, but the name is called what? COP. That is cost of production or cost of goods manufactured. Okay. For finished goods transferred, entries finished goods control account to WAP control account. To WAP control account. Now, WAP control account is transferring it. Credit the giver. Credit the giver. Debit the who? Receiver. Who is the actual receiver? Finished goods control account. You can write in brackets COP. COP stands for cost of production. Finished goods control account. Two given, that is WAP controller. Yeah. Two WAP control account. WAP control account. This is also COP. COP. Cost of production. Cost of production. Yeah, we shall proceed further. We are posted in both the accounts. Please ensure that you are posting in both the accounts. Rohit and Arshit. For administrative overhead incurred. For administrative overhead incurred. What is the entry? It is an expenses. So, respective expenses to general. So, administrative overhead control account to general ledger adjustment account, guys. So we are already near to administration. So let us post it here. Two general ledger adjustment account. General ledger adjustment account. General ledger adjustment account. General ledger adjustment account. Or go to general ledger. By administrative overhead control account. By administration overhead control account. Once we have incurred, we have to observe it. Yes, administrative overhead observed will go to which account? Finished goods control account. So, finished goods control account to administrative overhead control account. Yes, by finished goods control account. This is for observe. This is for observance. So, receive it here. 2. Administration overhead control account. Both the accounts I'm showing. Administrative overhead control account. This is for administrative overhead observed. For this chapter, administrative overhead will always come after COP, that is after cost of production, guys. Here there is no two varieties of general overhead. Sorry, there is no two varieties of administrative overhead, only one variety. Oh. There is a minor difference between cost sheet and here. Almost same format, but with minor differences. Okay. What is that? I will highlight it. Oh, come back. For cost of goods sold, cost of sales account to finished goods control account. So finished goods control account is transferring. So credit the giver, debit. Whom are we giving it to? Cost of sales. Debit the cost of sales. Debit the cost of sales. Okay, finished goods. First, let us post it here. By cost of sales account. What do we call this as? CO, cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold, cost of sales. We are transferring it to cost of sales, but the amount is called as cost of goods sold. Guys, you should be aware of all this term because in the question they will tell cost of goods sold is 10,000. You should know what to debit, what to credit. They will give cost of production is 5,000. You should know what to debit, what to credit. That is why I am stressing on those. Better mention that also in the bracket. Okay, like however I am mentioning. COGS. Okay, sir. Now let us receive it. Where is cost of sales? Here. 2. Finished goods control account. Name is COGS. Cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold. Whenever you are transferring, simple agenda. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Ashte. Okay, next selling and distribution overhead incurred as well as observance. Incurred is what is the entry? Selling, it is an expense. Selling and distribution to general overhead. Then observe, where are we observing it to? Cost of sales. Entries, cost of sales to selling and distribution overhead control account, guys. Hope you understood. Both the entries will post. Okay, one by one. First incurred entry. First incurred entry, guys. Selling and distribution overhead control to general ledger adjustment account. Incurred entry. Incurred to general ledger adjustment account. Okay, so now let us go and post it to general ledger. By selling and distribution overhead control account. By selling and distribution overhead control account. By selling and distribution overhead control account. Overhead control account. Okay, sir. Then with incurred. Now let us observe it. Selling and distribution overhead observed will go to which account? Cost of sales account. By cost of sales account. In bracket you can mention observe. By cost of sales account, observe. Let us go and receive it here. 2. Selling and distribution. Selling and distribution overhead control account. Done with absorption. Done with absorption. Done with absorption. Next, we are transferring cost of sales to where? Sales account. What is the name called? Cost of sales only. We are transferring from cost of sales to sales. Okay. So cost of sales on the credit side by sales account. By sales. Name of this is called cost of sales. Amount is called cost of sales. Okay, go and receive it in sales account. 2. Cost of sales account. Cost of sales account. Now product is ready. We have to sell and record the revenue. What is that entry? For sales made, whether it is credit sales or cash sales, only one entry. What is that? General ledger to sales account. General ledgers to sales. Whether it is debtors or cash or bank, everything is replaced by this only. No separate entry because they may confuse you by telling total sales is 10 lakh, credit is 8 lakh, cash is 2 lakh. No, I need not worry about it. Pass total entry for 10 lakh. Oh, sure. General ledger adjustment to sales, guys. Let us post it. We are recording it. In sales on the credit side, general ledger adjustment account. General ledger adjustment account. General ledger adjustment account. Now go and post it in general ledger adjustment account. On the debit side, it is a revenue now. Sir, revenue should be credited. No, sir, this is opposite. This is opposite, guys. Please be careful. To sales account. Sales account. To sales account. Here, yes. Oh. Let us come back. Next, sales returns is there, which is reverse of this. Which is just the reverse of this, guys. Just a reverse of it. Sir, are we posting it? We are not posting it. What is the entry, sir? Sales to general ledger adjustment account. Next, for transfer of profit or loss, GP or GL, either of the two, both will not come. Which shall we pass? Profit. Let us go with profit. Okay, loss we will not pass any. Okay, if it is a profit, which is a profit? Guys, come on, in sales account. If it is a profit, credit side would be more or debit side would be more? Credit side. So, in which balance it will have? Credit balance. How will I close it? By Debiting. What is the entry? Sales to costing, profit and loss account. Sales to costing, profit and loss account. Sales to costing, profit and loss account. Here you take by sales. By sales. By sales account. By sales account. Okay, now in bracket you can write by GP. Gross profit, and I am not passing any entries for GL. Okay, for GL, guys, okay, let me explain at least for your understanding. Now, if there is a loss, debit side would be more or credit side would be more? Debit side would be more. So that means sales account is having debit balance. How will you close it? By crediting. So what is the entry? Costing P&L to sales. Costing P&L to sales. Okay, so let us move forward to the next part. For under absorption of overheads. Guys, I have given the entry for both under absorption, over absorption. For one overhead, we will take under. For one overhead, we will take over. Okay, listen. For factory overhead, we will take it as under absorption. Under absorption. Guys, it is like this. Sir, incurred assume is 3 lakh. Observed is 2.5 lakh. 2.5 lakh. Debit balance is more or credit balance is more? Debit balance. How will I close it now? Transfer it to costing P&L account. What is the entry? Just a minute. What is the entry? By costing P&L account. You can write under absorption. Under absorption. Two. Factory overhead control account. Write it here. 2. Factory overhead control account. Under absorption. Under absorption. Under absorption. Under absorption, guys. Okay. Sir, what if the question had mentioned the opening balance for this overhead account? Then at the end, what do we write? Balance carried out, guys. We would have started with opening balance either on the debit side or credit side. So, like how we wrote the opening balance for stock, stores ledger, WAP, and finished goods. The same way we have to start first. With what? Either opening or closing balance. At the end also, don't transfer it to costing P&L account. Keep it as closing balance. But for this, I'm not following it. I'm not following it. We will see if question specifies. We will do it while solving the questions. Or for one more, for administrative overhead, let us take it as over absorption. Sir, assume incurred is 1 lakh, but observed is 1.2 lakh. Observed is 1.2 lakh. Which side is more? Credit side. So the account is having what balance? Credit balance. So how do we transfer it, sir? Where do we transfer it to? Costing P&L account. Costing P&L account. So what is the entry? Administrative overhead control account to costing P&L account. Costing P&L account over absorption. Over absorption. Ask madam. Are you posting it? Posted this. This is over absorption, guys. Over absorption. Come to costing P&L account. By administration overhead control account. Control account. Overhead control account. Over absorption. Over absorption. For selling, we will not take anything. We will assume incurred is equal to absorption. So 3 different possibilities. For over selling, we will assume incurred is equal to observed. That means no under row, no over. Pallavi posted. So, next, abnormal loss of materials or abnormal gain of materials. Okay. Very rare cases it can come, but if it comes, what, sir? Right? If there is abnormal loss of materials, which side would be more, sir? Let me explain with an example. Where is my source data? Okay. Guys, assume debit side, even considering closing balance, even after considering closing balance, there is still some balance, either on debit side or credit side. If debit side is more, what is it? Abnormal loss of materials. We will transfer it to costing P&L account. We will transfer it to costing P&L account. What as what? Abnormal loss. So what if credit side is more? Then it is abnormal gain. Here we will transfer it to costing P&L. We are not posting this entry. We are not posting it. We'll just mark it. Is that clear? Yes, because this may not come very rarely. If at all, if it is there, it may come. That's all. Oh, sure. Come to this. So abnormal loss and abnormal gain. I am just marking like this. I'm just marking like this. Okay. Now, sir, abnormal loss of material or abnormal gain is there means silence. If abnormal loss is there, it will come here. If abnormal gain is there, it will come here. Okay, sir. At the end, whatever is the balance, transfer it to which account? General ledger adjustment account. Come on, guys. If credit side is more, we call it as profit or loss? Profit. We call it as profit. So where do we transfer it to? Costing. Sorry, general ledger adjustment account or cost ledger control account. But here I am naming it as general ledger. Okay. What is the entry sum? What is the entry? Costing profit and loss account to general ledger adjustment account. General ledger adjustment account. General ledger adjustment account. What do we call it as? NP. Net profit. If it's a net loss, opposites. Debit side balance would be more. So where do we rate it? By cost, by general ledger adjustment account. So come here. By. Come to the general ledger. By. What is it? Costing P&L account. Costing P&L account. Net profit. NP. NP. Oh. Okay. Net profit we have passed. Net loss, if it is there, opposite entry, which I have not given, it will be opposite entry. It will be opposite entry. Done now? Yes. Sir, here we are done with the game of posting the journal. So we have to close all the ledger accounts. Yes, at the end you have to close it. When they ask you to prepare ledger accounts, you have to close it, guys. And sir, will they ask journal as well as ledger both in the exam? No, no. Either they will ask journal or ledger, guys. Be ready with both. Be ready with both. For single question, they will not ask both. If they ask also, marks weightage should be high. Clear? But till now, what I have observed is they will either ask journal or ledger or reconciliation, which we will see at the third part. Clear? Yes, guys. Now come to the accounts. We will close one by one. First, stores ledger we will close. We will close. Normally, guys, this will be the balancing figure. This would be the balancing figure. But listen here. If this is already given in the question, and check is it tallying? If it is tallying, good. If not, then balancing figure would be either abnormal loss or abnormal gain. Clear? Any two possibilities. I repeat, closing balance, if they are already given, good, record. Check is debit is equal to credit? Yes means no problems, nothing else. No sir, debit is not equal to credit. We have recorded everything, purchase, issue, opening balance, closing balance, but still not matching. That means the difference is what, guys? Abnormal loss or abnormal gain. That will be the balancing figure. That would be the balancing figure. Please pass that. Post it. Closing balance. Closing balance we post. We have not posted for abnormal loss or abnormal gain. I have informed you what to do. What to do. Don't talk there. Shall we? Next, coming to wages control account, guys, normally this will match. This will also match. Sir, if it is not matching, then balancing figure what will be what? Wages paid for abnormal idle time. You have to transfer it to costing paid account. If at all if it is not matching, then that would be the balancing figure. That would be the balancing figure. If it is matching, no problem at all. No problem at all. Got it? Yes. Balancing figure. If at all, if there is any difference between debit and credit side, debit side only will be more. It can never be credit side more, guys. There is nothing called abnormal gain here. So if debit side is more, then you will write the balancing figure as wages paid for abnormal idle time. Oh. Factory overhead or any overhead control account, guys. Debit side, credit side has to match. If it is not matching, what is the difference? Under absorption or over absorption. When there is under absorption or over absorption in any overhead account, that will be the balancing figure, guys. That would be the balancing figure. So can I tell this as balancing figure, sir, here? Yes. If debit and credit is matching, leave it there. Incurred is equal to absorbed. No under, no over. WAP control account, guys. WAP control account. See, either of these two will be balancing figure. If at all, if you are supposed to calculate balancing figure, either of these two. Sir, what if both are given? Just write and close the account as stay. Yeah, either of these two. Whatever I am marking in blue, that are the possibility of having balancing figure. Those are the things which can be having in that account as a balancing figure. Next, administrative overhead. If incurred is equal to observed again, nothing is balancing figure. If not, here we have taken over absorption now. That would be the balancing figure. That would be the balancing figure. Next, coming to finished goods control account. Either of these two might be the balancing figure. Either of the two. If both are given, well and good. Just write and tally it. That's all. I'm just telling the different possibilities. Because when you are supposed to close the account, you should know how to close it. Closing balance, if it is given, write it. If this is also given, just write it. If not, that will be the balancing figure. No, sir, this is given, but closing balance is not given. Then closing balance will be the balancing figure, guys. This account also is closed. Next, selling and distribution overhead. I am assuming incurred is equal to observed. So no balancing figure here. No balancing figure. That means no under absorption, no over absorption for selling and distribution overhead. You can just write there only. Incurred is equal to observed for this, because tomorrow you should not get confused when you are studying. All this we are discussing in the classroom and doing so that you will learn from all the angle. Totally three overhead account is there. One we have taken it as under absorption, one as over absorption, the another one is equal. Cost of sales. Cost of sales, all three might be given, guys. Maximum which can come here is only three. All three can be given. If at all, if not given, maybe this will be the balancing figure. The credit side part. If not given, then this becomes the balancing figure. If everything is given, just post it and tally the account. When we do the problems, you'll understand exactly. Now I'm just giving you the inputs. Because when we are solving the questions, we will solve along with the numbers. We will understand exactly. Yeah. Now coming to sales account, guys, maybe all three will be given. Maybe all three will, sorry, this may not be given. This will be the balance figure here. It may sometimes be given GP. If not, that would be the balancing figure. That would be the balancing figure. That is either GP or GL. Either. That is either gross profit or gross loss. Next, coming to costing profit and loss account. Costing profit and loss account. So this would be the balancing figure here. This would be the balancing figure, guys. Then the last account, general ledger. When writing, please write it as first, but while closing, you close it at the end. You close it at the end, guys. See, normally this would be the balancing figure here. This would be the balancing figure. You can find it out as a balancing figure here, or else just add up the closing stock of raw material, WIP and finished goods. Bring it here. And you can also cross check your answer at the end. Is it matching or not? Have I gone wrong anywhere or not? Guys, please be careful, especially with this. Students may miss out this part. Transferring the net profit from costing P&L to where? To general ledger. That will not be the balancing figure, but I'm just telling you, students normally miss out that to transfer at the end. Then, yes, normally this would be the balancing figure, guys, or else you can just add up all the closing stock of raw material, WIP and finished goods and bring it here. And just check is debit and credit matching. If it is matching, you're right. You're absolutely right. Then, hello? Good. Now, let us try to compare with our cost sheet format. We will solve the questions, but after the break. But before that, I just want to give that final touch. Final touch. Cost sheet format. Cost sheet format. Come to the previous chapter. We'll quickly go through. Tuck. Already done. Done and dusted. Because this chapter also I'm trying to connect to the cost sheet with minor differences. Minor differences. Okay, only minor differences. And too many things are there in cost sheet. Everything will it come there? No. Quality control or nothing. Okay, those items will not come in the cost accounting, guys. Clear? Yes, for academic purpose. Real life will it be there? Yes, it can be there. But for academic, these items and all, some special items are there, research and development, quality control, administrative overhead related to production and all, those things will not come as. Okay, sir. Chalo, guys, cost sheet format. Opening stock of raw material plus purchases minus closing stock plus purchase related expenses will give you what? Raw material consumed. Where do we record this, guys? Where do we record it? There. Stores ledger. Purchase as well as issue. Opening stock debit side, closing stock on the credit side. Okay, sir. Then direct wages. Direct wages in wages control account. Whether direct or indirect, both we will record it. Okay, sir. Then direct expenses. Guys, if at all, if there is any direct expenses, where do you record it straight away? WAP control account. What is the entry? WAP control to general ledger adjustment account. Okay, we get prime cost. For that, we will add factory overhead. We got gross works cost. For that, we will add opening WAP and deduct closing WAP. What do we get here? Factory cost. But there we call it as COP. There we call it as what? COP. That is cost of production. Okay, so then after this, all the special items will not come there, guys. Clear? What and all is there, sir? After factory cost, quality control cost, research and development cost related to product or process, then administrative overhead related to production, credit for any recovers like scrap value and all, then packing cost primary. If I add up all this, what do I get? Cost of production. Guys, none of this will come here in our cost accounting system. So straight away, can I tell factory cost is equal to COP? Yes, for that chapter. For that chapter. See, don't mix up both the chapter and go when question on cost sheet is there. Don't write what you have learned in cost accounting system. I'm trying to compare both and tell what is the difference. What is the difference, guys? Okay, sir. Then for cost of production, we will add opening stock of finished goods and deduct closing stock of finished goods. What do we get here? COGS. But there one more extra item will come. Administrative overhead. Observed. Administrative overhead observed. Clear? See here, administrative overhead once it is coming here, once it will come here. Depending upon it is related to production or general. Whereas in cost accounting system, in between both. In between both. After COP, but before COGS, guys. Clear? Yes. Chalo. After once we get COGS, if I add marketing overheads, which is nothing but administrative overhead in general, and selling and distribution overhead, or even if there is any secondary packing, it will come here. So we will get cost of sales. But there, COGS plus selling and distribution overhead observed is my COGS. That's all. Plus my COGS. So cost of goods sold plus selling and distribution overhead observed will be my cost of sales, guys. Is that clear? Yes. Chalo. So now coming back again, guys. Let me explain. Listen. Stores ledger, when they transfer direct material and wages, direct wages is transferred. Come on, guys. In WAP control account, sir, all direct is here. Yes, direct material, direct wages, plus even if there is any direct expenses, I will record it here. Yes, sir, I will record it here. Assume other direct expenses. We have got what? Prime cost. Plus factory overhead absorbed. Clear? Plus opening WAP minus closing WAP will give us what? Factory cost or COP. So I am transferring it to next. Hope you guys are getting prime cost plus factory overhead observed plus opening WAP minus closing WAP. Sir, why are you telling minus when it is on the opposite side minus only, na? Yes. So you got COP. Now COP you transferred it to finished goods control account. Now you receive COP plus administrative overhead observed plus opening stock of finished goods minus closing stock of finished goods. What do you get? COGS. COGS. Okay, sir. Now coming to COGS, you have received it here. Plus selling and distribution overhead absorbed. What do you get? Cost of sales. Cost of sales. That's all. Cost wise, that's the end. Cost wise, that is the end, guys. Okay, sir. Still we want more, sir. Still we want more. I have done this table, guys. Clear. See, this and all has been done through detailed research. Clear, because this and all is not given even in ICR material. Not there in your material, leave it. Now you are supposed to take the don't search there. And this is just given. Sir, will they ask this in the exam? Definitely not. Clear. But to pass journal entries and all, or to post it to the lecture account, you should know the sequence. Na? That is why I have made it, guys. That is why I have made it. Listen first. Listen. Direct material. Where do you record it? In stores ledger. When you are transferring, from where to where will you transfer? Stores ledger to stores ledger to WAP control, direct material. Please be careful. Next, direct wages. Where do you record? Wages control. Where do you transfer it to? Wages control to WAP control. Then direct expenses, straight away record it in WAP control account. WAP to general location. Clear? Yes. The three of this put together is called what? Prime cost. Now this amount is lying in which account? WAP control account. WAP control account. Okay, sir. Then factory overhead observed. First incurred where do we record? Factory overhead. Observed where we will send to WAP. So factory overhead to WAP. Then coming to opening WAP, closing WAP. So we will show it on the debit side of WAP control to balance brought down and closing balance on the credit side as what? By balance carried out. So simple guys. Prime cost plus factory overhead observed plus opening WAP minus closing WAP is giving you what? COP. Cost of production. Where is it there? On the credit side of WAP control account. Where are we transferring it to? WAP control to finished goods. See, WAP control to finished goods control account. WAP control to finished goods control account. Next, we will observe administrative overhead. Where administrative overhead is there? In administrative overhead account. When we observe, where are we transferring it to? Finished goods control account. So administration to finished goods control account. Okay. Now, opening stock of finished goods will be on the debit side to balance brought down. And closing stock of finished goods will be on the credit side by balance carried down. Simple guys. Now, cost of production plus administrative overhead observed plus opening stock of finished goods minus closing stock of finished goods will give you what? COGS. In which account it is lying? Finished goods control account. Now we are transferring it to which account? Cost of sales account. So finished goods control to cost of sales account. COGS. Then selling and distribution incurred is there in selling and distribution. We have to observe it now. When we are observing, we are transferring it to which account? Selling and distribution to cost of sales. Now in cost of sales, we have already received cost of sales, which is nothing but COGS. Okay, plus selling and distribution observed is what? Cost of sales. COGS plus selling and distribution overhead observed will give us what? Cost of sales. Now we are transferring cost of sales to sales. Clear? On the exam day and all. See, sir, should we go through everything? Maybe not. If you have studied very well, sir, journal entry, lecture, everything I know. Only flow you have to understand. Only flow you have to understand. Just if you just glance through this, maybe that will be enough, is what I feel. Maybe on the exam day morning. Yeah. So all these things are very much important for you guys because, sir, once I study cost sheet, wait, I will give time to take the no urgency. Once you study cost sheet, this chapter becomes easy with minor changes. Correct? Because I have told you what are those changes also, so that tomorrow when you are studying, you should not get confused. Oh, there we learn something. Here we are learning something. No. Here, as it is journal entries and all, few items they are not at all considered. What is that? In between factory cost and COP, there are few items now, they are completely excluded. So straight away for us, for cost accounting chapter, factory cost is equal to what? Cost of production. And administrative overhead will always come after COP, but before COGF. ಅಷ್ಟು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸಾಕು. You will win. Clear? Yes. Fine. Now you guys can take on. Take down in your notebook. The last column is very important, guys. Take it properly.